He was 16 when he opened his first trading account. By 21, he had more money than most men make in a decade. Today, we are not talking strategy, we are talking about what it is called cost. Welcome back to the show. I do not bring people on here because they are rich. I bring them on because they paid a price most people are not willing to pay. And they are still standing. Yes, that's right. Today, guest started trading Forex as a teenager in a market that destroys more people than it makes. 5 years later, he has built a life most 40-year-old people do not have built. Here, we are going to talk about money. But more than that, we are going to talk about what happens to a young man's mind when he chases something is hard his this early age. We are going to ask him some questions. Let's get into it. Thank you for joining us over the show. We welcome you on the First Principle podcast.
Thank you, Mr. Ali.
You're welcome. Here is a question for you. Take me back before any of this worked out. What did your life actually look like when you were at the age of 16?
So at the age of 16, I was a newbie when I came to that city called as Bangalore. When I was just of 13 years old at the time, and that was the peak time. I actually studied. I did my schooling in hostel because I was a very mad kid from my childhood. A very angry-headed
Yeah, so you
kid
are
like
more
that.
active than
Yeah,
most of the kids.
yeah, I was very, and I was very aggressive. I used to get angry for little things and all
Yeah.
stuffs were like that. So my dad decided to send me to a boarding school.
Okay.
So he just sent me to Mumbai. I did my schooling there. Then once it was done, COVID came.
Right.
Before that, I had came back to Bangalore, and that was a peak time for Bangaloreans were growing.
Okay.
So Bangalore was trying to adopt the Delhi culture,
Okay.
parties, clubbing, all that stuffs were going on. So when I came back, I met some of the bad circle.
Okay.
So in that bad circle, it was, I was, to be honest, I was a too egoistic person. I never used to talk to someone like, middle class or lower like that.
Right.
Because obviously, bro,
So
from
you were always into yourself.
yeah, I was literally 100% I was into myself. That's because if your dad is giving you a hell a lot of money, his credit cards, debit cards, he doesn't even care about the bills, stuffs and all. What will you do if you're at my place? At
Right.
such a young age, there was nobody to guide me. My mom used to be busy in some other stuffs. My dad used to be busy always in the business. There was no one. I was the only kid who have to do everything, going around. So then later on, what happens is everything was going good. I used to go out with my friends, buy gifts. I had, at that age, I had 2 to 3 girlfriends around. So hang around with girls, and then
So
my friend circle was worst.
There's a party culture.
A lot of party culture. There is a street called as Church Street.
Okay.
I don't know if someone is watching from India, they might know that Church Street in the entire world, best parties is gonna go over there.
Okay.
Like mid-range, not like, I'm not talking about Vegas and all comparison.
Yeah.
It's cool. Bangalore parties are literally cool. So from there, all that started. Then my dad used to hate me for a reason. Like there were a lot of working staff in my home. I never used to respect anyone.
Okay.
Like let it be anyone, except my mom and dad. I never respected anyone in my entire life until I got to be 17, when maturity hits me. Until then, I never used to respect anyone. So for that reason, my dad never liked me. He always hated me. Like he always tells me that I am born to destroy him, to destroy his empire, to destroy his wealth. So one fine day, what happens is he suddenly stops giving me money, and that time it was personal.
So why did you felt it personal? Because the
Because
money stopped?
if someone, okay, if I come and tell you, you are Mr. Ali, you're zero without your dad, you're nothing. If your dad takes hand from you, you're nothing. How will you feel at the time? If I come and tell you, will you not take it personal? Will you not take it on your ego?
Yeah, it will hit me, yeah.
That's what happened. He literally came and said me like, I don't know why you are born. He said me. And I was like, what do you mean why I was born? You wanted me and I'm here. So he said, I wanted a kid like me, who is intelligent like me, who does stuffs like me, who is into business, who is like, extreme smart. But you are always into girls, always into parties, always into this, that, you roam around, you do this stuff, that stuff. And he was like, he stopped giving me money. 1 week passed, it affected me a lot. I was like, now what to do? And in that phase of my life, the friend circle which I had built, everyone left me back. There was no one, because I had no money, I had no friends. When I had money, bro, you won't believe, once I entered the party, everybody used to come, oh, this guy's here. At that time, even parties were not allowed for kids. But I used to manage it somehow. I don't
Yeah.
know if this goes out, it's gonna
Yeah.
be. I'm just
So you used
trying
to
to tell
sneak
you.
in the parties
Yeah,
somehow.
sneak in the parties.
Right.
I had some sort of connections, so
Yeah, yeah.
nobody used to tell anything and all. I used to go have fun.
Due to money, because you had the money, so you made some connections.
Yeah,
And those connections
negative
always
connections.
felt obliged to give you favors.
Yep.
Right? That's how your life was going in at the age of 16 and 17.
Yeah, at the age of 16.
Right.
So in the mid 16, my dad stopped giving me money,
Okay.
and he said some very bad stuff that literally, destroyed my mental health, everything. I was like, how can even my own dad tell me, bro? The only two person who trusts you in the entire world that you can do something are your parents. If your parents come and tell you, yeah, you can't do anything, what will you feel at the time? How will you literally feel? I was so deviated. I was like, what to do now?
Right.
I was so confused and I had no other option. I tried many other stuffs before entering the trading. I
Yeah.
was into stock market.
Okay. Let me ask you this question here. So as we are going to ask some questions relevant to your career, how did you start it? Everyone sees the money now. Nobody saw the version of you that was losing everything and still opening the laptop next morning and say, okay, I'm gonna do this today. I'm not gonna leave it to tomorrow. So what kept you motivating to come back to the laptop and keep opening the laptop and say, okay, I'm gonna work today?
So for this, we got to go from scratch.
All right.
One fine day, I was like, there was a series going on in trending at the time that was called a Scam 1992. It was basically Harshad Mehta story. It was a scam done by a stockbroker. He used to be nothing and he does a scam of 12,000 crores in India. So I was like, yeah, if he can do, I can also do it. I'm not talking about this scam. I'm talking about if he can make money from the stock market, even I can do it. Okay. I don't want anybody to judge. I never thought of scam and all. I thought of, if he can earn money from stock market, even I can earn it.
Yeah.
Basically, it started like that. So when that
So
happened,
you took some inspiration from the movie.
yeah, it's a
Okay.
series
Okay,
basically.
it's a series,
I just
alright.
took some inspiration from that. I'm like, if he can do it, he was literally nothing, bro. He was living in 1 BHK in Mumbai, not even 1 BHK, one just small place in Mumbai. He used to live over there. So I was like, if he can do it, let's give it a try. I just deposited 10,000 INR in Indian market.
So how much it becomes USD? roughly?
At the time, it's like 110, I guess. 110.
So you started your first trading account with 110 US dollars.
Stock market, not
In the stock
Forex.
Okay.
Before
stock
entering Forex, I tried stock market. So in that, I just bought, there was a share called as ICT.
Okay.
ITC, I guess. Yeah, ITC maybe. I just forgot right now. That's the stock which, manufactures cigarettes in India.
Yeah.
So I bought that stock at it was trading. I don't exactly remember the points of that time because it's too long back. It's like 5 years back
Yeah,
time
yeah.
period I'm telling.
I
So some
understand.
point I bought it and at some point I just I did intraday. Morning 9:45 I guess I bought it and during the afternoon I just sold it at 1:30 something time I'm talking about. So when I did that, I earned a profit for $110 was my investment, and I earned a profit of $5, maybe 500 rupees or $5, $7.
Okay.
$7 I earned, in which India charges you a hell a lot of taxes.
Okay.
For everything you have taxes. In that, after I got my money, cash in hand was 250 rupees, which is near about $4. So on an investment of $110, I got a profit of just $4.
Was it good or was it bad?
Worst, bro, you are investing $110 and you're earning just $4. Horrible. Like at the time, it was kind of like, okay, at least I made something. But later, 1 or 2 days gone, and there was something called as option buying, selling. In that, I lost all that 10K, which is $110. I lost in one shot. I had no idea about it. That was kind of my last savings. I mean, after my dad stopped giving me money, I had some savings. So that was basically the last one. Then I was like, I need to try something different. Let's do it something different. I had a bit idea of Forex trading, but I didn't know how to do it in India at that time. I researched a lot. I was like, let's figure it out. Let's make a way. Let's do this. This is something crazy because on that there was no tax. Nothing. You earn $100, you're getting $100. You earn 50, you're getting 50. So I got crazy. I was like, let's try this. Then somehow I managed to get into it. There was some influence, obviously, like my dad. I said he was a businessman. So when he used to go to meetings and all, the people used to sit in the meeting hall, and that time I just saw a guy doing it.
Okay.
There was something written XAUUSD. I didn't even knew what that is at that time.
Yeah.
So from there, I got to know about Forex. I just asked him, what's this? He said that it is Forex and commodity trading, this, that stuff. So then after I finished, I was done with Indian markets, I shifted to Forex. Forex is like, you have any idea of it, or?
Can you tell us what is Forex all about?
Forex is nothing but, bro, currency. You trade in currency pairs.
Okay.
Like there is GBP USD. GBP
Okay.
USD is Great British Pound versus US dollar. Just trade, there'll be certain price going on. You just have to analyze the markets, and you have to, take it like buy or sell. That's it.
Okay, so it's like we can say it's a currency exchange center
Not
where
like
you can go and buy some currencies and sell it for your profits.
yeah.
So basically, you're making.
In short terms, we can just tell it like that.
Okay, so in simple terms, if you go to a jewelry store, you will buy the gold, physical gold. You will hold it for some time. All right, when the price go up, you go back to the same store and you will sell it back to them, and
Yeah.
you will make some profit.
Yeah, that's
So
what exactly it is.
how does happen in Forex?
Forex also it happens the same. There will be a broker.
Okay.
I guess we don't have to mention any broker over here. There are many brokers.
Okay, you can go to ABC broker.
Yeah, there is a broker A. In that you just deposit your funds, and there is a pair called as XAU USD,
Okay.
which is gold basically, gold versus US dollar. So for example, if the gold is trading right now at $4,000, you enter a buy trade. If you think the market is gonna go up,
Okay.
you put your stop loss. Stop loss is very mandate. You put your stop loss, you put your TP. As far as the price is going up, you're into profit. As far as the price comes down below your line, you're into loss. So that's what is trading.
So you have the way to stop the loss,
Yeah, you have the way to stop the loss, and you
and
have the
you
way
have
to,
the way to make the money.
yeah.
All right, on the positive trend. Here is a thing. Here's the next question for you. Was there a specific moment or a night where you thought this is not going to work? I should quit now. This is the time. That's it. Done.
So there was a very critical moment in my life because, as I said, I never respected anyone.
Yeah.
There was no one for me in my hard times. Honestly, there was no one. I was completely alone. I had to fight, figure out stuff alone. Like there was nobody for me. Some point of time, a time comes when I was completely broken. I was dealing with heartbreak. I was dealing with financial problems. I can't ask my dad, my mom, my grandma. Nobody was giving me money. They were like, I had challenged them that I'll prove myself. You guys don't have to support me. So they had to complete their support back. And I had lost all my entire money in trading, and I was left with just $200 in my account.
Okay.
I had grown that account with all my entire, I had given my 60 days, 2 months on it. And one day I lost everything and came back to zero.
Due to what reason?
Ego, greed.
Ego means you pressed few wrong buttons, or
Yeah.
you were greedy enough.
I was let's
make
change
more
it.
money.
Let's change it from ego to greedy.
Okay.
I was too greedy at the time. The price was going, it was pumping into. I was running into 4 digits of profit at the time. I was like, let's wait. It'll go. It'll give. Bro, I was newbie at the time. I did not know how to control my greed, this, that stuff, and all. 2 months I had made some money, huge amount of money, which was very. Even I was not able to digest that I can do this. I was very happy. Last night I had said my mom that I have made it, I have killed it, I have nailed it. I'll show you guys.
So in the first 60 days, you made 4 digits.
Not first 60 days, later, after some time passed on.
So let's say 6 months.
Yeah, nearly 6 to 7
So
months.
within 6 months, you were able to make
4 digits.
4 digits. Okay.
That was not basically 100% trading. I'll tell you honestly, it was gambling which I was doing in the starting phases. Every trader does that. Gambling, like I just used to simply press buy. When it comes to profit, I used to exit it.
Okay.
Because at the time I never knew how to do trading and all. I was just knowing buy, sell, stop loss, TP. These were the 4 concepts I used to know. I never used to open a chart in trading view, scroll it from higher time frame to lower time frame. I never did that in the starting stages.
Yeah.
Then when the money went off, I was left with $200. That day I was like, no bro, it's not made for me. I'm done with this. I have to quit it. I can't anymore. I can't handle it because bro, trading is the only field where you have a lot of money with a lot of mental pressure, and it's worst. You can't handle that pressure. It's literally worst. That pressure.
For a 17 years old male person, it was the worst pressure you ever handled within the first 6 months to 1 year, let's say.
You, not just me, if you ask any trader, they'll tell you the same. The starting stages of when we enter trading, Forex trading basically, that stage is the horrible stage. You can't handle that pressure.
So that's the stage where most of the people quit.
That's the stage where most of the people quit. It's always not about money, okay? First year, second year, third year, you make money. You do all your stuff. What are you doing? Like, in the starting stages, you'll dream of Lambo, going to Dubai, this, that. You'll just complete it in 3 to 4 years. But eventually, still, you'll be into trading. But after 3 to 4 years, you're doing trading because that's your passion. You're not doing it for money. You're doing it because you love it. There are many traders who make millions of dollars a day. They don't even look at their profits. They just enter the market because that's their work. That's what they do. Bro, just imagine for like 4 5 years you're doing the same thing every day. Just Saturday Sunday you're on break. There are some traders I know they even trade on Saturday Sundays, BTC, because Bitcoin cryptocurrency market is open 7 days, 24 hours. There is no holiday in BTC, in cryptocurrencies especially. I know traders who trade from Monday to Friday. They do gold, Forex, commodities and Forex. And during the weekends, they do crypto. That's what I'm telling you. There are like 4 years.
Yeah.
Continuously, every day, you're doing the same stuff. Will you be able to leave it?
So how does it feel when you're looking at the chart, same chart every single day?
It feels good. That's love.
Okay.
It's not for money. It's because we traders have some attachment, like, something with gold, bro.
Okay.
Even if that gold, blows your account, washes your account, but still you'll be like, tomorrow you'll open your Mac, you'll sit, you'll analyze, and you'll press the buy or sell button again, even if your account is washed today. Gold can do that.
Okay, let's slow down here. You are into the Forex market trading, right? I want people to actually understand what happens in your head when you have put your money on the risk, or when you have just pressed the sell and buy button. What actually goes through?
So, if you want me to be honest,
Yeah.
maybe you might have a lot of experience, this, that, but when you enter a trade, buy or sell any trade,
Okay.
when it goes green, your mind, it will come like two options will be there. Either exit with the profit or wait for a TP or SL. Most traders, what they do is they enter the trade, they plan their TP, but they exit in the middle
TP means
or take profit.
take profit. So that is a term used in the trading.
Yeah.
Okay.
TP is basically a line on the chart which you place, not line like, for example, gold is, now currently trading at $4,000. You place your TP at $4,010.
So you are actually making a bet that $10
No.
it will go up.
It's not a bet. It's, analysis.
Okay, analysis. Right.
That we analyze that the market can go till there. By chance, by
Okay.
any chance, your analysis goes wrong, you place a stop loss by $3,995. 3,995 is your SL and 4,010 is your TP. $10 of TP, $5 of stop loss. That's what it is. When you enter a trade, what a professional trader does is waits for the price to either go to his TP or hit his stop loss. But when you are new, what you do is, when you see your account growing, the thing which you do is you'll be like, okay, now I'll exit it.
Yeah.
When you are about to click the close button, you'll think, oh no, dude, let's wait. It might go more up. Then when it comes a little down,
Okay.
like for example, I'll tell you, you planned a trade. It's currently trading at $100. At that time, you'll think, oh man, 100 is enough for me. Let me exit. Then it suddenly goes like 110. You'll be like, no.
Let's
wait.
make another $10 or something. Yeah.
Your TP is at like let's imagine your TP is at 180. Currently, your profit is running $100. When it's $100, you will think, let's exit. When you're about to click the close button, like close the trade button, the profit goes to 110. You'll be like, oh shit, dude, it's already 110. Let me wait for more, $60. I'll close it at round figure of 150. When it's 110, you do not close it. Then suddenly the price comes down and your profit, which is now at 110, when the price comes down, it's $60. You'll be like, oh my gosh, shit, dude, I should have exited it at 110. You're confused. Now you don't know what to do. Now you are in a state where you have 2 options, 2 to 3 options. Like that's it. One thing is close the trade at $60 of profit, or second option, wait for price to give a pullback. Third option, you don't know anything, just sit and watch.
So what happens when you are actually making that decision? How do you make that decision? Like, I'm going to exit now, I'm going to take my profit and stop.
For professionals, it's very easy. But for newbies, it's all about, guessing.
Okay.
Honestly, for first, second years, it's guessing. For 3 years plus, it's experience. Let me ask you one thing. Whichever car you drive, You know, right, that if I take this much, if there is a little gap also, you know that your car is not gonna touch.
All right, yes.
How did that come?
Because of experience and because of driving
Yeah.
for it long time.
Same thing applies in the market. When you enter a trade, you know that the price will go till here or it will exit from the halfway. You know exactly. That comes from experience. That won't come from anybody's knowledge. It won't come.
Right. So you are not actually making the guess, but you are actually reading the charts and reading the experience.
Yeah.
Here is the thing. If I sit beside you and you are doing your live trades, okay, for example, what are the first three things you will look at before you even consider placing a trade?
I'll tell you one thing. Before even imagining of trading the trade, every trader should do this. Once they open the chart, the trading view, they have to go to 4-hour time frame, like higher time frame,
Yeah.
daily time frame or 4-hour time frame, weekly, monthly, whichever type is trading. First, they have to look into the charts. Nowadays traders, what they do, they simply open the charts. They don't look at anything. They see 5-minute buying zone, they enter the buy. That's not how trading is done. You have to first analyze the market from higher to lower time frame, then find out your zones, then find out where is the liquidity, then plan your trades. And most important thing before entering the trade, look if there is any red folder news. If there is any red folder news, then if you're not a professional, stay out of the market. A red folder news is like either it will make you a millionaire in a trade or it will make you broke.
But your choice is to stay out of it.
Not completely stay out of it. There are ways to trade red folder news.
Okay, give me the example for this.
Red folder news is basically NFP,
Okay.
which is very horrible. The price moves, spike, zoop, it goes up or it either goes down. That's it. In one single candle, for example, in 1 month, slow, it came up. But in just NFP, it will go double that up or double that down.
So if chances are good and you hit that spike when it is going
You're a
up, you
millionaire.
can make millions.
Millions.
But if it goes down, you can lose everything.
You can lose everything. Because
That's
at
how
that
it
time,
happens.
no stop loss, no TP, nothing is gonna work.
So right in that situation, what would you do differently to save yourself or
First
make,
of all,
make
I'll
money?
keep limited amount of money in my account at that time.
Okay.
The rest, what I'll do is I'll just take it out and put it in a different account so that this money is safe. Because you have literally no idea what is going to happen in that news. The price can literally spike up or spike down. If it, for example, you're in a buy trade and if it gives a spike down, what's gonna happen is how much down the price opens, that much will count your stop loss.
Okay.
Yeah, for example, you have a $10,000 account, you have placed your stop loss for $1,000, but if the price opens at minus $4,000, your stop loss will be counted as minus 4,000. That's the worst thing. That's called a slippage, which applies in most of the brokers. Your stop loss doesn't count, your TP doesn't count. Just the thing is, either you're a millionaire or you're broke. But what professional traders do is they place buy stops, buy limits, sell stop, sell limit.
So 4 rules are applied.
Just two. Buy stop, sell stop. Khalas.
That's it.
Just two.
Okay.
Either buy stop or sell stop.
Give me an example like where you are nearly going to lose your money when you were into that professional era and you were a little technical and you had the confidence that, okay, I have got everything under control now, but still you are going to lose everything. Did this happen with you or not? Or you were very controlled?
I was never into control. I'll
Okay.
tell you honestly, the first time I made profit, what I did is I withdrew the money. I went and I bought at the time it was, I guess, 13 Pro Max. I went and I bought a 13 Pro Max on my own and I showed it to my dad. I was like, if you don't give me what? I know how to buy my stuffs by my own.
Yeah.
At that time also ego, obviously. Everything, anybody in this world can do anything once it comes to his ego. Once men start taking things personally, they can do it.
Correct. So that's the, I don't know the movie name, but he says you can do anything but never hurt a man's ego.
Yeah, never, bro. If a
Right.
man's ego is hurt,
Right.
oh my god,
And
bro.
In that case, your ego was hurt because
Yeah.
that stopped giving you money.
Not just dad stopped giving money.
But everything vanished. Everything
Yeah,
vanished.
everything
Yeah.
vanished. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
my life from palace to footpath.
All right.
In short,
Did you enjoy that?
I loved it.
That's a new experience, right?
Crazy new experience.
Right. Here's a question for you. How do you define a high probability setup? Is it purely technical or does market context, liquidity, does it macroeconomics news and all, and market sentiment? What plays an equally important role?
The
Like,
mo-
what is the biggest one, what's the slowest one, and what's the lowest one?
I'll tell you only one thing,
Yeah.
which is like very very important. People almost ignore it, which is liquidity.
Can you explain liquidity in simple terms?
In simple terms, if you want me to tell you what is liquidity, so there is a point A to
Yeah.
point B. In your car, you have to go from point A to point B. What
Yeah.
is that one thing which is required so that your car moves?
Fuel?
Exactly, that's what it is. So for the market to go from a point to a point, it needs liquidity. In trading terms, liquidity is mentioned as stop losses and pending orders. There is a low where people have bought the gold, and they placed a stop loss just exactly below that. Market comes, it hunts the liquidity, which is called as liquidity sweep. After it's done, it makes a FVG, which is fair value gap, and again when the price comes to fill that, you can place your buy order, and then you are good to go. You are entering with the institutions at the time. If you enter before liquidity sweep, then you are the liquidity. There are only two things in the market: either find the liquidity or you are the liquidity. Stop losses means like, okay, you have placed a stop loss, market comes and hits your stop loss, means your money is gone. How much ever your stop loss? $1,000 is your stop loss. You lost $1,000. Then there is a smart guy sitting. Once the liquidity sweep is done, he enters his trade and he makes 1,000. Your 1,000 is gone. He made 1,000 because he
So
was.
someone will lose the money, but someone will make the money,
Yeah.
right? If one person is smart enough, he will make the money.
The difference between both is just like 1%. He was just impatient, and the B person who made money, he was patient. That's the only difference between both.
Right.
See, market doesn't want everyone to make money. What it does is it invites the people. Come on, enter a buy, come. It traps, and gold is very famous for trap trading. It invites you, you enter a buy, then suddenly it comes down. It does liquidity sweep. It hits all the stop losses, all the newbie, all the A category people stop losses. Then the B category people come into action. After the liquidity sweep is done, they enter the trade and they're good to go. They make the money which all the A category people lost.
Let's talk about risk. Many people are obsessed over making money when they are new or when they are little bit experienced. But experienced traders, they are more obsessed with protecting their capital. What is this thing about?
Market is open 24 hours.
Yeah.
Like, not 24, let's make it 22 hours. In 22 hours, you will get hundreds of setups every day. Only one capital.
Yeah.
The main thing is, if your capital is safe, you can trade as many as trades you can. But if there is no capital, what will you trade?
You can't trade.
How if you don't have any capital?
Of course.
If you don't have capital, you can't trade. But market is open 22 hours. One trade you have missed, no problem, you'll get another. That is also missed, you'll get another. That is also missed, you'll get another. Even if that is missed, you'll get another.
So trade never stops eventually. So
It never stops.
Yeah.
But you have only one capital. Opportunities are many. Capital is one.
So how did you make that mindset? Like when exactly this happened?
Even I was not born with this mindset.
Correct.
Habibi. I was like in the initial days, I was very obsessed with stop losses. I don't know why. Every time I enter a trade, market comes and hits my stop loss, and it was a horrible state for me to adjust and digest that, because at that time I wanted to get rich quickly. How a normal guy thinks that he wanna get rich quickly without doing anything. Even my mindset was the same. It took me years. It took me a lot of experience to do it by myself. It was very hard eventually. But end of the day, I'm here. If that night I would have planned to quit it, I wouldn't have been in Dubai and I wouldn't have been sitting with you.
how do you personally approach you? Is it more like position sizing? Is it more like stop loss placement? Or is it more like a risk to reward ratio? Have you approached like, if you choose any of these things and your approach has changed in the last 5 years, or did you follow one strategy every year?
In first starting initial stages, I used to, try to learn as many as strategies I could. But that's the main problem nobody understands. If you try to understand many strategies as you can, tell me, let's symbolize it. You have biryani, you have shawarma,
Yes.
you have dal and rice.
Yeah.
Can you eat all these three, mix it in a plate and eat it together? Is it possible?
No, no chance.
You won't even get to taste any single thing.
Okay.
Right? That's what happens in trading. What new people who come into markets think is, as many strategies I can know, I'll be profitable. That's wrong. You can never be profitable by learning hundreds of strategies. Just stick to one strategy. If you are doing something wrong, try to improvise it. Don't, change it. If you change it, then it's worst.
So strategy means there is certain set of rules which have already been applied into the trading. So you pick up those rules, you stick with those rules. If something is not working in your favor, you come back and read that rule again and change it. Is this the strategy or something
Not
else?
just rules. Strategy is like there will be certain zones in the market. You'll analyze it. There are indicators. People have their own strategies. Many people, they follow indicators. They follow EMA. They follow fair value gaps. They enter when there is an order block, liquidity sweep. There are many concepts. There are many strategies built by professionals. People follow that, or people make their own strategy. Some people follow Fibonacci. Some people do trend lines, which I hate the most. I hate trend line strategies. I don't know why. And there are many. People have their own strategy. The thing is, what people do is, if the strategy is not working, they just leave it and they go to another strategy.
So if any person who is watching this podcast and he is, let's say, 18, 19, 20, what strategy should he pick in order to start? So at least, putting the foot in the door.
I can't exactly tell what strategy he should follow, but I'll tell you one thing which he should follow is, he got some XYZ strategy.
Yeah.
What others do, the mistake I'll tell you, even what I did. He gave months for this strategy, like 2 months, okay? Then after 2 months, he sees it's not working out. He moves to another strategy, which is ABC. He gave XYZ 3 months, 2 months almost. Then he shifted to ABC. Again, he gave 2 months. This did not work. Again, what he did? Again, he went to some other strategy. And he gave 2 months. He wasted his half of the year just by, strategy. If he would have stick with the first strategy, which is XYZ, for 2 months, he was already into that.
Yeah.
But given one more extra month, figured out the mistakes what he's doing, why the stop losses are hitting, why it is not working out, his rest of the 3 months which he wasted on the other strategies would had made him profitable.
So in short, you are saying if one strategy is not working for you, do not jump onto the next one. But spend the same time gap on analyzing what is not working for
Why
you.
it is not working.
Right.
What you have to
What
improvise in it.
mistakes are done.
Yeah. It will save his rest of the 3 months. In that 3 months, at least he can make little bit of profits.
Yeah.
Then making losses, then wasting time, some profits. Something is better than nothing.
So stick to the small profits instead of
Making
going
losses.
to the other kind of strategy and making losses.
Yeah.
All right. Now let's talk about the industry itself, not the strategy, the world around it. How does this happen? Some gurus, they sell you courses. So basically in the courses is a set of strategies, right? So in the world, how is it working? Like,
First of all,
should the people, if a 20-year-old person is watching this podcast, what he should believe?
if you guys go and look at, other traders' podcasts, I'm not going to mention any name.
Yeah.
So if you guys go and watch their podcast, except Top G and Umar Punjabi, they both are crazy guys. They are legit and raw. Except them both, if you watch any other traders podcast, they'll be either selling their courses, they'll be showing their lifestyle. That, oh bro, I'm wearing a Rolex.
Yeah.
This is my Rolex. This is my LV.
Yeah.
I'm wearing
The
a
brands,
Gucci.
the big names.
Yeah, why do you have to flex your big names when you are here to talk about something? Talk about that.
Talk more technical.
Technical.
Talk about knowledge.
Yeah, if he had hard earned it, he would have not flexed it. He would have seen in it. See, I'm looking at something is different, and I'm made look at something is different. I'm directly looking at something, and I'm like, oh, this guy is good. Somebody made me look at it. Like you yourself, you said, bro, I'm wearing a Gucci.
I
Why
never
do
said
I
that.
care?
On the record, I never said that.
No, I'm
No,
just
no.
telling. I'm
You're just giving example,
I'm
okay?
just telling
Right,
and giving an
okay.
example. There is some
Yeah.
guy randomly he just tells me
Yeah.
I'm wearing a Gucci.
Yeah.
Okay, bro, you're wearing a Gucci. What's there in it? It's good for you. The main problem starts is why they flex is to sell their courses. They promote, they do this, all this
So
stuff.
it means they're not making money from their trading, but they are making money from selling the courses.
Selling the courses from the affiliate, which whatever contract they have with the broker, that basically they are earning money from that.
So they don't have the real knowledge. Okay, for example, I'll give you example. You follow some person over the internet and you see 6 months ago he was into the e-commerce. After 6 months
He is into Forex.
he into Forex.
After
And
6
within the
months,
6
he'll
month-
be into crypto.
No, after 6 months he is on to the, he has bought the biggest car. He has got the, the private planes and
Bro,
all
all
that
that,
stuff.
the private planes are first of all rented.
As you're telling me, for a professional traders, it takes 3 years or 5 years to make some serious money, right? If he has a good capital.
I'll give you
Right.
two best examples. Forget about me. Even people know them. One is Top G, which is Atul Bhai, and one is Umar Punjabi.
Okay.
These are, honest people.
Honestly, they have the knowledge.
They have literally knowledge, and it took them 5 to 6 years, both of them. One guy, Umar Punjabi, how much I know, he was in Mumbai. He sold his mother's, bangles at the time. Her mother supported him. He was nothing. Now he's in Dubai. He has a Lambo, not rented one. I'm not promoting him. I'm just telling the reality.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what you have actually seen
He
in
is on next level. And the other guy, Top G, he's also same thing. He entered the markets just to pay his sister's MBBS fees, NEET exam fees for the first year, which their family could not afford. And he comes from an army family. These two guys are, next level.
so which is your
They're honest.
inspiration or something.
Kind of inspiration.
Yeah.
You can tell kind of inspiration because you get to see people like them very rare.
Yeah.
These two guys are different. You keep them different. Let's talk about the others, what they do. What the others do is a guy suddenly comes into, first he'll be in ecom, then suddenly he'll jump into Forex. He gives his affiliate link. So basically what the others, the B category people, they are the A, they are the professionals. They know how to trade. They know how to make money from the markets. The
Yeah.
B category people, what they do is they promote some certain brokers.
Yeah.
They give their link. They'll join from my link, use my partner code. I'll give you signals in Telegram, this, that, all those bullshit they do. And suddenly they'll get an iPhone, the latest one which is trending. They'll get their setup. They won't even have a setup at the time, okay? They'll have a, broken laptop or something, not even Mac, some Dell or some laptop, random laptop. Suddenly they get an iPhone. Suddenly they get a setup. Suddenly they go to an, domestic trip. In a flight, they'll start flexing in Instagram. People get attracted. People be like, yeah, dude, he was nothing. How come suddenly he got an iPhone? He's, roaming in a 5-star hotel. This, then he goes to international trip. He buys, a luxury watch, a sports car. Then he gets, $300,000 in his account, trading account. People get inspired, but they don't know all this he is getting is not from trading.
I have a
the
question for
links.
you. Let me stop you here, okay?
Yeah.
Forex or stock exchange or crypto, right? These industry have this image online, right? Fast cars, screenshots, financial freedoms. They show the screenshots of like they made the money, over the Instagram. Look guys, how much money I have made today, right? You have seen those screenshots or not?
I've seen.
All right. You have seen the fast cars. You have seen other kind of success stories, blah, blah, blah. So what part of the industry nobody shows? What is the hidden truth?
I'll tell you one thing. Whoever guy is showing that I made, today's my running profit is 10,800 USD.
Correct.
He's fake. Okay, let's be honest and let's be practical. I'll ask you, what is your business? You'll tell me about your business.
Correct.
I'll ask you, how much is your net worth?
Correct.
Will you tell me how much do you earn for a month?
No.
Will you even tell me how much do you earn it?
Yeah.
If you have something from me which you want to take it from me, then you will tell it. For example, you need a favor from me. That's the reason you will tell me that you are earning X amount of money. But no real trader is gonna come and tell you that I am earning this much, this is my net worth, this is my today's PNL, this is my profit. Nobody shows it. Everybody tries to prevent themselves from revealing the profits. That's how you can figure out who is the real one and who is the fake one.
So anybody who is showing all of these success stories, let's say fake success.
Success story is a different thing which helps people, to look and inspire and grow themselves. That is a different thing, and showing profits is a different thing, and flaunting a fake lifestyle is a different thing. Success story is a journey.
you have
became
seen it all.
successful.
You have seen it all
Yeah, I've
at
seen it
first
all.
hand.
I've seen it all.
And you have judged like,
A
okay,
lot.
this is be not sticking around these people, or I should stay away from these kind of flashy cards,
Yeah.
right? What is the biggest amount of money you have ever lost in a single day? And what did that day do to you mentally? How did it badly hurt?
I had lost a
And how
huge-
did you manage that loss?
I had a huge amount of loss at the time. I don't
Four
want to
figures,
mention
five
the.
figures?
I don't want to mention it. Some X
Okay.
amount. It was a very big amount for a teenager at the time.
Okay.
I made it by himself. I was too stressed. I was too. I was like now. That was the time when I thought like I'm done. Then I just call
In
up
which
to
year?
my
In
girlfriend.
second year of trading, first
Third
year
year.
of trading,
Third
third year. Okay, number 3 year of
I
trading.
just called up to my girl and I was like, babe, I think I'm done right now. I don't know what to do. I've lost literally everything. My account is 0 and I'm finished.
Yeah.
She was the one who literally said me, how much capital do you need? I'm like, no, I don't want to trade anymore. She asked me, where are you? I said, I'm in this place, I'm sitting over here. She comes to me, she slaps me and she tells me, was this the reason you started? Because you wanted to give up? I know a guy, I know you because of your never giving mindset, and I love you for that, for your ego, for this attitude. Why do you want to give up right now? And I said her, I lost everything. I had built, it took me so long to build it, and in one wrong trade, I lost everything. She tells me, no problem, start again. I had nothing to tell at the time. My eyes were filled with tears. It was flooding out. She gives me a hug. We both had some emotional moment at that time.
Yeah.
And she was like, no problem, I'm here. Just tell me how much capital you want. I'll arrange it out. Somehow I'll manage and I'll get it for you. The next day she got me the capital. I don't know from where and how she managed to get it.
Yeah.
She got me that, and from there till here, I never blew any account after that.
So that was your wake up moment, like.
Yeah. That
You said-
slap which I got waked me up from. I was confused. Okay, I'll put you in that state. You lost a lot of money in some business and you're sitting and suddenly a girl comes and she gives you a bang on your face. Like you're very emotional right now, okay? You need a hug or you need a kiss or you need something. But suddenly a girl comes, you're expecting some other shit from her. She
Okay.
bangs you on your face. How will your reaction be at the time?
Yeah.
Bro? Tell me. Will you not wake up at the time?
Yeah.
Will you wake up or not?
And you will remember this for whole life.
For my entire life, I'll
yeah.
remember it, dude.
Yeah.
Damn.
As we are talking about the trading, the industry, a lot of young men think trading is a shortcut to becoming a successful man, right? Or is it a shortcut, or is it just a different kind of suffering? Because when you are in the any kind of business, you don't actually become successful that much early, and you have to go through a lot of troubles
Yeah.
in order to make even a small bit of money. And from personal experience, I would tell you this: in any business, you don't even see the profits within first year, 2 years, 3 years. And when it comes to the break even, and you look at the time, it's already year 4 or year 5. So is it a shortcut of becoming a successful person, as a successful businessman, like what you see over the socials?
I'll tell you one thing. Whoever thinks trading is a shortcut, I just want those guys to give it a small try. Just deposit
So does it mean you
$500.
actually want them to make money or lose money?
Just deposit $500. They think
Alright.
it's a shortcut, right? I
Right.
want to see how many of them will keep that account for more than 2 months. Forget about 2 months. How many of them will keep that account for a month? Who thinks trading is a shortcut? If it would have been a shortcut, if it would have been an easy money making method, the ones who are actually making money wouldn't. It had took them for like 5-6 years of time.
Yeah.
Bro, nothing in this world is easy money making schemes, nothing like that. Whoever sells you easy money making trick, he is a scam.
Okay.
Nothing is easy, especially trading. Oh my god, it's never easy. I'll tell you one thing, okay? When you're starting your journey, people will first doubt you, laugh at you. Then, when you're at the mid stage of the journey, half of the people will laugh, half of the people will not half, bro. Everybody will, even then, also they'll laugh. They'll be like, oh, you can't do it, come down. In this world, nobody is meant for motivating you. If there are some people, there are some good people around you. Like for me, it was my girlfriend. For others, it might be their parents, like that. So at that point of time, half of the people, when you're at the break even, still they'll tell you're wasting your time, this, that. Stop it. When you become successful, people will tell, oh my god, man, that was a easy money making thing. He did it. What's big in that? Some will tell, I knew, bro, you would do it. People change like this. Even I get DMs right now from the friends who laughed at me in my schooling time, in my, around that time when I started. I get DMs from them right now. Bro, can you help us out? Just do one thing. When you enter a trade, just give us the signal. We'll buy the same thing. Bro, those were the guys who laughed at me and they expect that I will help them now.
Actually, I can make some adjustment here. Why did they laugh at you? Because they did not had the knowledge of what you were doing. Okay, if I go and open a grocery shop, okay, so what I'm selling there, water,
Groceries.
snacks, something, any person can see I am selling this. So my family and friends would believe I am actually doing the business. Correct? That's what they see. But in trading, how many people have the knowledge in your family?
My family, my mom, dad, my cousins, everybody has knowledge almost.
A knowledge of what standard? Like your standards or some basic knowledge?
No, they just basically know that it's not gambling.
Yeah.
It's something done digitally, which is a good way of earning money in long term. That's what they know about it.
Okay.
But the friend circle which I had at that time was horrible.
Right. They did not have the knowledge. Maybe they did not have the
thought trading is
experience.
gambling.
And maybe they had the friends around them who told them like this is not a
This
business.
is not good. This is bad.
This is
not
this is a
business.
bad
Yeah,
business.
It's a scam.
All right. So that's why people avoid this kind of business because it's little risky, to be honest.
Yeah.
Right? People who don't have
Little
knowledge.
risky. It's too risky. I want to
Come
correct
on.
you there. Too risky.
I was assuming I'm putting very small money, so which I'm happy to lose. So that's why I said little risky. Sorry for that. A lot of young men think this is a shortcut, right, of becoming successful. That's what we are talking right now. If discipline is the real skill here, not prediction, what does discipline actually look like on your worst day when you have lost it?
I'll ask you a thing. What is discipline basically for a normal guy? For you, what is discipline?
So basically, you follow the same routine no matter what happens. Even it is a boring day, good day, bad day, you go to work, you attend your work, you try to make some money. Good day means you make some money, bad day means you lose some money. That's what. And still, on the next day, you go back to work.
I'll give you an example.
Yeah.
Ronaldo, during his peak,
Yeah.
he met with an accident in his car and people thought he's finished. A deadly accident. After some hours of time, not even days or months or weeks, after some hours, he was still bleeding, but he was on field working out. That's what is discipline. First of all, in trading, there are two types of discipline. One is sticking to your rules, no matter what. For example, there is a guy X whose rules are like 2 TPs per day, 1 stop loss per day, 1:2, 1:3 risk reward ratio. If there is 1 stop loss, he won't trade for next day, entire day. He'll trade directly the next day.
So which means you pick up let's say number and you stick to it.
Yeah.
So no matter what happens below that number or what happens above that number.
You're not
Right. So
gonna
for
break
example, you are saying you pick 5 trades, right? So if it goes successful, you will stick with those 5 trades every single day.
It's not like that, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
For example, as a beginner, people think like I'll trade 10 to 15 trades a day.
Okay.
That's not possible. You have to make a plan. Like I'll trade 2, maximum 3 trades in a day. Done. 3 trades are done for the day. Honestly, 3 TPs are rarely possible every day. 3 TPs, 2 stop losses. This is some random thing, okay? I'm not telling that it's my plan, what I do. I'm not telling that. I'm telling some random plan. The people I met, their thing I'm telling. It's not my stuff, okay? Don't judge me on that,
Okay.
on those
Okay,
basis.
yeah. Understood.
So some guy, he had 3, his rules were 3 TPs and 2 stop losses per day. And 1:2 risk reward ratio. Like if he's risking 10 rupees, he wants to earn 20 rupees from that.
Yeah.
So what his rules say is, First trade TP done. Second trade stop loss done. He will wait for next 1 hour. He won't take any trade. This is his rule. If there is a stop loss, he's not going to trade for next 1 hour. After 1 hour, if the third trade is done TP, then his 3 trade rule for the day is done. So following these rules is called as discipline in trading.
Because you are into the money making business, right? You feel the money every single day. Either you lose the money on your fingertips, either you make the money on your fingertips, right? That's how trading works. Is there a version of you, okay, if I'm talking to you directly, that is afraid this could all disappear tomorrow? You can lose it all again. How do you sit with that version every single day, every single night? Do you think about that?
Brother, honestly, I have never thought about tomorrow what's gonna happen.
Right.
Because I live in the moment. I wanna be happy right now. If I'm
Okay.
happy, then it's done. But honestly, that's a good question. It might happen. If the broker doesn't give me withdrawal, then I'm done. What will I do? All the money is there.
What would you do?
Finish.
Start again?
I can start again. As I said you before, now it's not about money.
Okay.
Now it's about charts and work. But honestly, for now, the thing is like we can do it eventually. So as a advice, I could say don't just keep your money in a single broker. Keep it in multiple brokers so that if one is not giving you withdrawal, you can go with some other stuff and do it done.
So does this happen like they can hold your withdrawals, they can hold your
Just because some
money?
reason they can do it.
They
For
can
some
do it.
security reasons, like if you're withdrawing for some other wallet or if there is some misbehave in your account, some stuff is wrong.
There
then
could be technical problems or there
yeah,
could be
they can do it for
XYZ,
sure.
yeah, things. Here is a question for you.
Yeah.
You make money from your fingertips, over your mobile, over your laptop, okay? Even from your bed, from kitchen table, from your sofa, in your living room. You are in the money business, in a good money business, right? A lot of men chase money thinking it will fix something inside them. It really reveals the true self of them. Like the money actually becomes a mirror for them and says, okay, I just needed that money. Now this is the version of me which is in front of the world. You become more kind, either you become more lost, either you become more into knowledgeable, into seeking more knowledge, or you become more into better version of yourself, or you just lose it and you just go with the flow and say, okay, now I've got the money, I can do this, I can do that.
People tell.
What exactly did happen for you?
Let's not talk about me. Let's talk about in general.
Okay.
Because before also I had money, and now also I have. So nothing
Yeah.
honestly changed in my life. The only thing changed is before I was arrogant and egoistic because of dad's money. Now it's my own money and I'm kind and good. Okay, I don't know what to tell about myself. In general, let's talk about it. People tell that if you become rich, you become arrogant, you become rude. It's not arrogant or rude. The person, for example, okay, you became rich. During your struggling phase, I did not respect you. When you became rich, will you respect me?
No.
For me, you're arrogant and rude. Person B. For example, someone is sitting here. He respected you during your struggling phase. He did everything for you. He tried to help you and all. When you become rich, you'll support him. You'll be with him. Right? For him, you are humble. For me, you are arrogant. It's just the POV of different people looking at you. Some people call you arrogant when you became rich. Some people call you humble, good, hard person when you become rich. Are you getting my point?
So it's actually the perception of the people how they look at you.
Yeah, it's just the point of view of every people. Everybody has a different POV. For me, you're arrogant because I never respected you in your struggling phases. But some other guy, you are the most humble, most generous person. Why? Because he was with you during your struggling phase. And you're right at your place. I'm the one who's wrong. Bro, I did not respect you when you were, going in some normal Zen or some other normal shitty car. Now you're in Lambo and I want you to respect me. Why? I want you to talk to me. Why? Because at the time when you were in a cycle, when I was in a bike, I never looked at you. And now when you're in a Lambo and still I'm on the bike, I want you to respect me. Why? You're getting my point?
Yes, yes.
In simple terms, for me, you're arrogant, and for him, you're best. Why? Because he helped you in your bad phases. Now when you have Lambo, he's sitting next to you. Because he sat with you on your cycle. He ate with you together.
So money changes the relationship.
Yep. It doesn't change the relationship. It reveals true people. It reveals people.
Yeah.
It doesn't change anything.
So it becomes a reflective mirror for a
Yep.
person.
Yep.
What they were in the past and what they are now. Okay. Let's talk about something else. You're
Yeah.
21, 22 in this age, right? Most men of your age are figuring out who they are, what they have to study, or what they should even start. You already had to become someone under pressure, right? Because you started at the age of 16 or 17?
16,
Right?
17, yeah.
Yeah, something like that. So at that age, you have to go under pressure, actually managing the money, losing the money, winning the money day and night, right? That was not easy, okay?
That was nice, bro.
So what did that cost you? Your mental peace, your stability, your relationship?
That
What was that?
that costed me everything.
Did you lose? Did you gain?
I gained money, I learned the markets, but in the end, all the things which I had, I kept on losing it. Like the girl who was with me, as I said before, I
Yeah.
lost her.
Okay.
I ended up with her because some part of time I did not wash out my account, but stop losses were hitting, and my mind was too much, too much, too much. A lot of things were going in my mind, and suddenly she gives a call. I received the call, and I was too angry. I started abusing her.
Yeah, something
All
bad
this,
happened.
something bad happened, and she just went away. Bro, when you are at a very young age, pressure is very bad.
Yeah,
It's not normal for everyone to take it.
correct.
Not everyone can handle the pressure which is in the markets. Honestly, one day, today you'll be Arbab and tomorrow you'll be nothing. Today you'll have everything. Tomorrow, one small mistake, your whole empire is gone. It's like brick, 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 brick. You're building something. Suddenly, some shitty random guy or something happens in the market, Trump tweets or some news or this, that. One wrong analysis, you just pull this away and your entire building is gone.
If a younger version of yourself was sitting here right now, 17 or 18, what is the one thing you would not sugarcoat for him? What would you tell him? Very raw truth.
The very raw truth I would tell him is,
As a man.
as a man, that I can't tell that right now because you won't even add beep in it.
All right, go for it.
So let's make it vegetarian. Let's not go on. So the one thing I would tell him is, he was the guy who used to trust everyone blindly. I want to tell him the world is filled with haters. You won't even know the guy sitting next to you is hating you or loving you, but he'll be pretending like he loves you, he cares for you. But honestly, I'll tell you one thing: nobody cares. Nobody cares about you except your parents. Nobody cares. That point of time, I used to think, he's my brother, he cares for me. He's my friend, he cares for me. She's my girl, she cares for me. She's just my friend, this girl cares for me. I used to think everybody cares for me, but when my bad time came, nobody was there for me. Because nobody actually cared for me.
Yeah.
And that time, I was the loneliest person in my life, except for my girl was with me, my girlfriend. But end of the day, she could not handle my anger. See, I'll tell you honestly, I could not handle the market's pressure. Because of that, she could not handle me. That pressure was too much for me, and I have to take it out on someone, right? Or else I would have become mad. I have to take out the pressure on her. How much will she take it? Every day the same stuff. Every day we are fighting for nothing. She's like, I either choose me or the markets. I was like,
Yeah. Go for it.
go for it.
Yeah.
I'll go with the markets.
Actually, this is the somewhere I read or somewhere I watched the video. Like the person was explaining, if your relationship is not good, and if your finances are not good, if you cannot pay your bills, and you come and sit at the chair and you're looking at the market charts, the energy actually shifts, and you can't make the right decisions.
I'll tell you one thing. Maybe she helped me with the financials, like maybe she bought me the capital, but I actually became profitable when I broke up with her.
Right. That's funny.
This is reality.
Right.
Literally, this is reality. After I broke up with her, after the next week, I had a lot of money.
Yeah.
Before that, every time, bro, I'll tell you honestly why that happens is your mind, if you're doing something, your mind needs focus
Yeah.
on something. And that time I realized, why do we need a girlfriend in our life? Bro, this is our 20s. Like,
Yeah.
it's not your 20s, but whoever 20s or 25 or someone who's watching of this age category, they honestly, we don't need life partner at this time.
Correct.
This is not the time for life partner. If you waste your this years on life partner, what will you do in the upcoming years? In this year, you're wasting on life partner. You're not building something. What after 25, you and your girlfriend, or maybe you might marry her. What you both will sell slippers on the road, footpath. What will you do? You both will clean in bathroom. She'll clean in ladies' washroom. You'll clean in men's washroom.
That's not
This
the bad
is
job.
the
That's
age
some.
category to do something. It's
Okay.
not a bad job,
Yeah,
okay?
some people do
But
the job.
if they
Yeah.
if they did not had wasted their 5 years in a relationship, they wouldn't had been doing that job.
If they
That's
had
what
put-
I'm telling. I'm not
Yeah.
degrading any job, okay?
Correct, correct.
It's a good thing.
So let's rephrase it. So if they had put their focus onto something ambitious,
Else, ambitious.
something productive, their life would have totally changed, right?
Yeah.
But now they are into the, let's say, small money phase because they were busy into something else,
Love.
right? Love, yes. Give it a name, love.
Let's talk about this love topic in a different episode.
Correct. We will do that. Here is a question for you. Nobody talks about the loneliness of being something alone at a young age. Did you feel that, and how did you carry it?
A trader is always alone. Either he is alone or either he is with someone who is of the same mindset, same mentality, doing the same stuff. But everybody won't find a same minded brother like him doing trading. Everybody won't find it because somehow starting they'll manage, but in the mid or during the start, some or the other person will quit. Then he have to carry on this whole pressure alone. He have to do it alone.
There's no one, no support system even.
Rarely people get support system from their family because they each and everyone like the ones who start trading are from middle class families. Half of the time they'll be have pressure of their mom and dad. Their mom and dad will be like, no, this is not made for us. This is a rich players game. If you have money, then only you can make money. All this shit will be going around in their mind. And when they look at the charts, it will be like, oh my god, in this money I can do something else. What if I lose this money? I can buy something for my mom, something I can help my dad. A lot of things will be going on because
Yeah.
I had no experience of this. My friends who later on I made friends in the trading industry, in the Forex industry, I got to know. I was like, I just asked them, dude, for me pressure is different. What do you guys feel pressure? He was like, brother, when we started, our capital was some X amount of capital. When we spoke about this to our parents were like, first thing they said that this is not made for us. I don't know why middle class people think that trading is not made for them. Why?
It is shown case like it's not a business. It is shown over the online.
Okay, I'll tell you one thing.
Yeah.
The FDs and all which you do in banks, where does your money go?
We think this is deposited into the bank safely. And whenever we need it, we can go to the bank and take the money out in a general perspective.
Bro, it's into markets.
Okay.
Okay, if it is just kept in the bank in the locker safely,
Yeah.
then why and how is the bank giving you guys interest every month?
Right.
How is it giving?
So they go and give it to the people, they will invest.
They do a lot of, there is a different
yeah.
things of different banks. Whatever they are doing, but it's into markets, banks, institutions. See, today is Friday, the time we are recording the podcast audio.
Yeah.
So today is the bank holiday. There
Yeah.
is no move in the market. Why? Because it's bank holiday. Even banks do trading. Institutions do trading.
Correct.
Then why? With whose money are they doing? With the same middle class people's money?
Yeah.
And how much percentage of interest they are getting on it? 2%, 2.5, 3%, 6%.
Yeah.
If they would have invested their same amount in the market. But it is risky, obviously. If you don't have knowledge, you should never put your entire money. Like I have said this before to someone. If you carry all the eggs in one basket, it's gone.
Yeah.
You have to have different baskets
Correct.
so that you never sleep hungry.
So there's
We
always
are
some-
not here to promote Forex.
Yeah.
We are not here to tell people to, blindly invest in market and earn money. We are just here to tell the people that Forex is a field where you can earn money
And it's a real business.
and it's a real kind of business where
Correct.
people are earning money with it.
If you have the real knowledge, real skill,
Real
you
knowledge
know
and
how
real
to
skill, yeah.
read the charts, you can make money out of it.
Sure.
Right? Right. Give me a very simple one line answer for this. Next question. If you lost everything tomorrow, what is one thing about you that cannot be taken away from you?
My knowledge, my skills. Money is just a part of the game right now. That's it. Now nobody cares about money. At this point of time when you have this much of experience, anyhow you can make it, then you don't need anything.
So here is a rapid fire. What is a lie that internet tells a young man about getting rich fast?
Trading.
Again, what do you know now that you wish someone had told you at age of 17 or 18? What you know now?
What I know now?
Yeah, and you wish someone had told you at the age of 18, 17. In one sentence, what does building from nothing actually mean to you? One sentence.
Building from nothing actually means for me,
Yeah.
never give up. Because from nothing I've built something means he never gave up in the between. That's what actually it means in the end.
Thank you very much. That was very honest talk with you. Thank you for coming on the show. We'll meet again.
Yeah, bro.
And we have very productive conversation today.
Sure.
And we are gonna schedule our next podcast very soon. And let's bring it to the next level of trading, thinking, smart money. How do you make? How do you lose? All
Yep.
right. Thank you very much. That was Abdullah. He
Yeah,
lives
bro.
in Dubai right now, and he is making his living from the forex. And this is what I want people to take from this conversation. It was never really about forex. It was about a 17 years old man who refused to stay small, who paid a price in silence long before anyone was watching. If you are out there right now building something nobody believes in yet, this is proof it does not happen the easy way. It just happens the way it happens for the ones who do not quit. That is the episode for today. If this hits you, share it with the one person who need to hear it today. We will see you next time, and thank you again.
Thank you, bro. Thank you for inviting me.